Hi everyone, welcome to Art Draw. You're going to need a piece of paper and some pens. Today we're going to be drawing Rey from Star Wars. Okay, so starting with the lines, let's draw the face. So starting over with a curve to the left hand side. And then we're going to do the same thing again, nice curve up. Then we're going to do an ear, round the corner there. And then let's do a nose, a little wiggly line here. So let's put the lips in, a little bit of a smirky smile there, round down the bottom there. Now let's think about the eyebrows. We'll do the left hand eyebrow first, so curve upwards and then sort of start low and curve upwards again for the right hand side. Now we can put an eye underneath, so like an arc underneath that, and then do the same thing again, kick it out at the end, give it eyelashes, so curve around, kick it out, curve around underneath, kick it out. I've got some eyes, let's fill those in, just circular elements in the eyes there. Then we can do a little bit of a light element, so do a circle and just fill it in black, and then we've got the eyes there. Next up, let's have a think about the hair. Real curvy wiggly bit on the left hand side. Got 3 curves and then kick it around. That's it, and then follow that convention again, and then you've got some squiggly Rey hair. Then just add a few more curved little arcs, and then we're going to just do a few little lines, curve it in to the right, and again, then curve it around into the right. Let's do the top of her hair, so bounce it around a bit like a cloud, and the other side as well, curve it around, then curve it around again. Alright, now we've got a nice rounded head. She has a bun on her head, so we're going to do again 3 little curves there. Alright, there's a bit more hair over to the right hand side, so just keep thinking about clouds, bounce it around. Nice little curve in. That is Rey's head done. Right, now we've got to think about doing the body. So, first thing I would do, let's get a little bit of a neck area touched in there. So a line across and then join it up to the head. Her hands. So 1, 2, 3 and a thumb, and then we're going to do the arm, 2 lines, and then we've got curving it around here, the arm. And Rey's got a few little bands on her arm, so we can just join these arm areas up. Put her body in. And a belt. Join it up to the arm here, join it up here, and then again we've got these like little gaps. Then add a bit of extra detail, put some curves across. Rey's next hand is just by her face, so we want 3 oblong areas, and then another one for her thumb. Join it up where we've got her staff she's holding, and then we can create her arms. And then join these arm areas up with bandage area. We can move across there, weave it in and out. Just adds a nice bit of detail. Right, the rest of the staff, work out where the top will be and at the top right. And then we can just do some little control elements, rectangular parts. Great, now we've got her upper body, her head and her arms done, including her staff. So let's think about the lower part. So she's got a secondary belt, so just going to draw that in, 2 diagonal lines and join it up. Then she's got the end of a robe, so we can swoosh that out a bit, like it's flowing in the air. Add a bit of detail on. Think about the movement. And then the other side of that. So join up the pieces as you're going along. And that's the next bit of robe, bit like a sort of, bit like when we draw a cape. Then we can put the finishing part of a robe in. You put those legs there, so there's a bit of an angular line out and down. I'm going to draw her foot. Brilliant. And a leg on the right hand side and a foot poking out there. Just draw in some rocky terrain, whatever you want. I'm thinking about Ray being on Tatooine. Just a few extra flourishes, a few bits of detail, really help the movement of the picture. That's great. Right, let's put the pen down and think about colours. Let's get a suitable colour for her face, start colouring that in. Just keeping within the lines, drawing it up. It's quite a big area I've got here to work with, so just going to think about if there may be some light reflecting off her. Maybe it's going to reflect off her on the left hand side. Think about where I can join it up. So I'm just going to fill this in. That'll make the eye pop around it. Just fill in the gaps where you like. Maybe there's an extra little bit of skin colour here. We don't want it too light. Just got a nice bit of reflection on the left, so it looks like the light's hitting her from the left hand side. Now we can fill the hands in. Same colour again, just quickly fill in those areas. And then she's got a shoulder as well, so just fill that in. And little bits of the legs down at the bottom there. Okay, next colour. Let's think about doing a tunic. So I've got a very light brown colour going on here. Again, I'm thinking about just where the shadows are, where it's going to be light, where I can fill in, block in a bit of colour. So I can block in the middle. Then I can really help with the movement of the picture by just adding little areas onto the robe. Fill in there. Okay, let's continue the robe now. Swoosh it down, so really helping drawing a robe with the wind blowing around it. Then we can fill in a leg area. Okay. So let's get a darker brown now. Just going to fill in her hair. So again, think about where the light might be coming from. Just going to fill it right in here. Just filling in her dark brown hair. Again, think about the light hitting the top and the left hand side, so you don't have to fill it all in. It gives a nice look that she's outside, the sun beating down on her head. Okay, just put a armband areas in, dark brown there, and the belt, dark brown. Starting to come together now. This little area of the tunic there. And then the shoes are a darker brown as well, so fill those bits in, colour those in. Then I think the staff that she has is quite dark, so I'm just going to have a little bit of dark brown there, and then we've got a bit of highlight on the top. So now I think we'll use a lighter blue. And we're going to think about just being outside, the sun beating down, Nice bit of highlight area as well. So it just lifts the picture a little bit. So we've got a lot of earthy tones going on, and I think just using a blue just really helps make the picture pop. Yeah, don't need a lot, just a little bit there. Okay, I think she's in the sandy desert of Tatooine, so I'm just going to fill that in. Again, that just helps with the highlights of the whole area. Just makes the picture pop a bit. Colouring her lips in a nice pink colour. That is Rey from Star Wars. Thanks for watching, everyone.